Welcome back to my channel. This is your number one trader. I always share the best strategy with you guys. Yeah, like I always say, price action is the best strategy you can ever use in forex. Okay, now so this is VIX 100, a trade I share with my VIP, and as you can see, we are almost on a TP. So I had to just make a quick video for you guys before we hit our TP, because the moment we hit our TP, I won't be able to make this video again. So I had to just quickly make this video so I can share with you guys. Probably people can learn a one or two from this video. So as you can see, this is a price action video. It's not an indicator video. It's not catching spikes or scalping. It's a price action strategy, and like I always say, it's the best strategy you can ever find yourself with. So before we start, I'll share with you the first short picks I took on this trade. This is when it started, and this is when we started buying, as you can see. And I actually pointed that arrow to that trend line there, because I actually knew we are going to get back to the trend line before we now have a reversal and start selling. So as you can see, that's before the trade, and as you can see, this is it now. We are almost on our TP. The target is for it to get to the trend line. Then probably we'll now have a reversal at that point, and it will start selling. So with this strategy, you can still sell and you can still buy. Okay, all you just have to do is understand how to place your trend line, how to put your support and resistance. I always like preaching this all the time, because this is one of the best things you need to know if you are a trader. Okay, if you are a day-to-day trader, and that's the best trading. Okay, I'm not saying indicators or scalping is not okay, but it doesn't broaden your mind enough for you to understand how this forex works. Okay, so don't just limit your knowledge to just indicators and catching spikes or scalping and all that. So you have to learn how to use price action. Okay, so like I always say, we have a mentorship program which you can join, and we will teach you and mold you into becoming a professional trader. And also we have a VIP group where we drop signals like this. Like I said, this is a signal I drop on my VIP group. As you can see, I'm making a whole lot of money. So we have a VIP group you can join, and you can make money as well. And also we do account management. If you've been blowing your account, you need someone to manage your accounts for you, just hit us up. Okay, let's manage your accounts and give you better profits every single day. So please, if you've not subscribed to this channel before, I'd like you to subscribe to the channel, share the video, like the video, and also don't forget to turn on your notifications to always get amazing videos like this whenever I post them online. So as you can see, this is our trade. Okay, and from what you can see here, you can tell that this trend is actually a downtrend. Okay, so now it's a downtrend. What do you look out for when a trade is a downtrend? You look for selling opportunity. But unfortunately, we didn't look for selling opportunity, because when we found the trade already, it was already at this point. Yeah. So now, as a professional, that's why I say you need to learn these things. As a professional trader, you are expecting to have a reversal at this point, because this is a support zone. Okay, this is a support zone. So at some support zone, you are expecting to have a reversal at this point that will probably take you up to your trend line. Okay, so now I would have actually like, if I really wanted to sell this market, I would have actually waited for it to actually get back up to my trend line to give me that reversal I needed for me to start selling again. But just because I don't want to wait till it gets to that point, I can actually make money from this particular point too, which I'm sure that it will reverse back to our trend line before selling. So while I'm trying to wait for it to get to our trend line to have a free fall, I now say, okay, let me use this opportunity to make money here. Okay, after making money with this one, then I'll still make money again from the free fall. That's wise as a professional trader. Okay, so while waiting, you can make yourself some money at that point. This is actually a downtrend. It's a market that is going to sell, actually it's going to sell properly, but while we are waiting for it to start selling, that period of time we can just make few bucks, then we start selling it. So now, why did I buy this market? Because I was pretty sure that it will actually head back up here. So now this is where your trend line comes in. Okay, this is where your trend line comes in. This is where your trend line comes in. As you can see, this is your trend line. And the sweetest thing about this price action trend lines and support and resistance is that this trend line actually helps you to to pick out what the market is actually going to do at a particular time. So you now notice that the trend has been following the trend line properly, and you see that whenever the market gets down to this point, it gets back up before start selling again. It's a downtrend, so it's absolutely a selling market. But you can actually always make money too while trying to wait for it to get to this particular point for you to start selling. So now, while the market gets down here, it gets back to our trend line before start selling again. So what did I do? I noticed that this has been happening throughout the period of the market selling. Whenever it sells to a particular trend line or a resistance zone or a support zone, you see that there is a reversal back up to the trend line. It respects this uptrend line so much. So whenever it gets up here, it starts selling again. So now I had to seize that opportunity and make good use of it. Okay, I make good use of it. That's why I said, please, if you don't know about price action, it's very necessary for you to to learn about price action, because it helps even when you're trying to scalp or when you're trying to catch spike. If you don't understand price action, you might be losing, because you might have a 90 to 100% strategy that works with indicator, but just because you're following the wrong trend, the strategy will not work and you will feel the strategy was fake. Because if there's a strategy of you scalping, maybe probably you're scalping boom and you're selling, okay, you're selling, and at that point the price is an uptrend, a very uptrend, a very strong uptrend market that is bringing out more spikes and spikes, and at that point you're trying to sell. Guy, no matter how perfect the strategy is, it won't work out fine, because the market is on uptrend, it's giving you more spikes, and you're trying to sell at that point, it won't work. So price action helps you to understand when a price is up or when a price is down, so that you can understand when you can actually initiate your trade to work out perfectly fine for you. So now, noticing that the price is actually respecting both trend lines here, the down trend line and the up trend line. You see that whenever it gets down here, it goes back up to this trend line before start selling again. So now, coming into the market, I saw this chart, and I saw that it has been respecting the trend line, and I saw the market probably going down to this spot. And what happened? I now brought in my support zone, okay, because I noticed that the price actually respect this zone a lot. Whenever the price gets to this point, it respect the zone, push back up, get back to this point, respected the zone, push back up. So what happened? I was like, okay, I think during this time, though this is a downtrend, I'm looking for a sell trade. Okay, I'm actually looking for a sell trade. I want to sell this trade right now. But at this point, I can also make money while waiting for it to get back up to our trend line. So what happened? I initiated a buy trade. I give it to my VIPs and start buying. So what we are going to do right now is, after this buy trade, we are going to sell this trade again, and it's still going to sell all the way down here again. Most times it might actually break this very support zone. So while waiting, what do? We make some money out of this trade, guys. This is amazing. This is great. That's why I said you have to learn price action. Hit me up. Check on the description page. You'll see a link to my WhatsApp number. Chat me up. Let's make this money together, guys. Let's make this money together. It is a new year. Let's make some brand new money, guys. Chat me up. Let's make money together, guys. It's simple as that, guys. It's very simple. All you just need to do is understand where to place your stop loss. Sorry, where to place your support zone and your resistance zone, where you're actually expecting a reversal. So now you have to know where you put your support zone and resistance zone, and actually have what we call place of interest. Okay, now you can call this particular spot a place of interest, because you're actually expecting the market to get down here, give you a reversal that will actually push the market back up to this point. And here now is also your place of interest, because you're expecting the market to get back to this trend line before it starts selling again. So you can see from my arrow here, I actually pointed it I already dropped the arrow here, as you can see from my picture I showed you guys earlier, because I was sure it's actually going to get back up here, and when it gets back up here, there will be a reversal that will start selling the market. So at this point, I'm still expecting to sell, and I will still give it out to my VIP. I will tell them to start selling whenever it gets to this point. Okay, so we are just waiting to hit our TP, but even if we don't hit our TP, because I'm trying to see some reversal at this point, and I can be convinced enough that there might be a reversal here that might start selling from here without getting to the top to the TP. I can just tell my VIPs to close out and start selling. Why? Because as you can see, this is a strong zone. This is a very strong zone, a resistance zone. Why is it a resistance zone? As you can see that you see so many candlesticks rallying around here. That tells you that most times they try to break these points, but they can. So whenever they get here, they either go up or return back down. So now the price has been trying to break this place for some hours now, and it's been, ranging around here trying to break it and couldn't. As you can see, it's selling from here. So guys, I have to probably end this video, go back, tell my VIPs that it's time they might initiate your sell trade, because I'm seeing this as a strong zone. Okay, as a strong zone that it might actually not get to your trend line. Most times the price will not get to your trend line, but have a reversal at your resistance zone. That's why you have to understand where to place the resistance zone and your trend line. So at that point, you might close out this trade and start selling. So guys, it's very sweet when you understand how this thing works, when you understand price action, when you understand how to drop your trend line, how to drop your resistance zone and your support zone. So guys, I hope this video have taught you one or two that you didn't really understand. So if you really want to know about this, guys, chat me up. Check on the description page, you see a link to my WhatsApp number. Chat me up, let's make some money together. You can see this is my stop loss, and you will ask, why did I have to place the stop loss here? Like I said on my previous video and many videos that I've dropped here, you see that I always say that you always have to wait a little bit for the price to get to your target zone where you are expecting to make or initiate a trade. No, now this is where we call the support zone. Okay, like I showed you before, this is where we call the support zone. Now this is where you drop your stop loss, but most times you don't have to. Let me not say most times. Don't always drop your SL on your support zone. Okay, this is where you have your support zone, and this is where you have your support line. So always make your SL a little bit below your support, because as you can see, we have the prices hitting this support many times before reversing. So if at all your SL was on this very support zone, you'll see that you might have probably been kicked out of the market. Okay, but just actually bring it down a little bit below support zone, so that even when it gets to your support zone, it will have a reversal without touching your SL. So guys, this is how this strategy works. It's amazing. It's amazing for you to learn price action. Don't forget to learn price action today. Hit me up and I can show you all you need to know about price action. Let's make money together, guys. So I have to go back and see how this trade goes, so I can know what to tell my VIPs. Is either to close out or wait to hit CP, or maybe we can start selling. So guys, thanks for watching the video. See you some other good time. Bye.